What's up, traders? This is Vee Trades, and today I'll be doing a technical analysis breakdown for Shopify with the ticker symbol SHOP. Remember that if you want a chart analysis guaranteed to be done, please read the description below. Before we begin, please take a second to give the video a like and subscribe for more chart analysis. I appreciate all those who have already subscribed and liked my videos. Just a reminder that this video is for entertainment purposes only, does not constitute any financial advice. I will first go over what I see on the daily chart and finish the video off with the weekly chart. So it looks like Shopify released its earnings this morning and there was a 16% drop in the share price. Looks like the earnings were actually pretty good. I don't know how accurate this is, but it looks like we see a surprise in the earnings and a surprise in the revenue. However, it looks like the price still dropped lower, because I believe the downtrend is a strong contributing factor to that. You see that if I connect the swings up here and I drag this down, this fits the price action pretty good. So I believe this to be the new trend for Shopify. It's a downtrend. You can see that previously it was building up a lot of force before this explosion down. You can kind of see this triangle pattern working out. I don't really believe in triangles, but it's a good visualization tool to see how the market was moving. It was just kind of staying within these bounds. It was making lower highs, but it was making higher lows. And then eventually when it got pretty close to the point of the triangle, there was like a big explosion down. So I see it like this. It was more just a sideways pattern range. So this is what I see. We had a triple bottom right here. If I drag this up, looks like price action stalled out at the midline of this range. You can see that price action is very weak. It cannot even get above the midline and reach the upper side of this range. You can see the EMA was also coming down close and closer, so that's overhead resistance. Price action just stopped out all the longs who had their stop losses right underneath the 775 level, 780 level. So we had this huge push down, and I think we're going to continue lower. The market structure has changed. I don't think we're gonna be reversing anytime soon, and I think Shopify has a long way down. I can see Shopify reach the possibly the 590 level again. Let me put a horizontal line right there. There is some support right here, and then even the $300 level. So Shopify can drop pretty far down. It went up pretty quickly. It can come back down the same way quickly. So I don't really see any measured moves. We did have a leg down right here, a correction up, and then a big second leg. So maybe there's 3 legs in this move. Maybe something like this. We had a first leg down, a correction, a second leg down, which is, if it's bigger, then the first and third legs are usually the same size. So if I do that and show you guys the approximate target that Shopify wants to reach, that would be the first leg down. Let me show you guys the second leg down to show you how much bigger it is. That's the second leg down. So if I move the first leg to where the correction stopped before the trend resumed, then it looks like the target that Shopify wants to reach is right at the 509 level. So that's even below the 598 level. Let's take a look at where it is on the chart. 509 is about right here. Let's go over there, see if there's any other signs that we can use to tell us if price action wants to go lower. And there's a lot of gaps over here that could be filled, and I think Shopify is just going to continue to drop lower. So let's go and wrap this up on the weekly chart. So here's the weekly chart for Shopify. It shows you the overall view of the price action. You can see that we had this huge move up, and now we're seeing a large sell-off. So I guess the bulls would say that this is just a correction down, and we could just be having a uptrend form soon. So that's what probably the bulls think. But if I were to give a counter argument, the counter argument would be that you can see that previous corrections weren't as harsh, and if we got below the EMA, we got it back above it pretty quickly. This was a correction right here also. This is a correction. So the corrections aren't as harsh. This one is really far down now, and it's very aggressive selling, and there's a big empty space over here that Shopify can travel down to. And we also did pull back to a previous support and found resistance. You can see that this $894 or $900 level was a strong support. You can see that was support here, a support here, a support here, and then price action pushed through it. It came back and found resistance, and now we're continuing lower. So that's not a good sign. So there's really not a lot of bullish signs on this chart. I think we're going to make that third leg down and possibly even lower prices. Just depends on how far the market wants to drop this thing. But I think there's a lot more selling to come. Thank you for stopping by and checking out my video. Make sure to check out the rest of the channel, since you might be surprised at what you can learn. Leave a comment down below on where you think prices are headed. Also share the video if you want your friends to learn about the markets. Lastly, I appreciate any feedback to help improve the channel, since I want to deliver great content to you guys. See you next time, and bye.